Let's summarize. Let's summarize in the form of a quick quiz. How do you compute the expected return and standard deviation for an individual asset? The expected return for one stock is the probability of the first possible state of the economy multiplied by the return if that state of the economy occurs. Plus, you do the same product for the second state of the economy. Then you add the same product for the third state of the economy. And you keep doing that until you have covered all states of the economy. The standard deviation for an individual asset is actually kind of the same thing, except where you would be multiplying the probabilities by the return in that state. You now multiply the probability by the squared difference between the return in that state and the expected return. For a portfolio, it's actually kind of the same thing, except you need to first calculate portfolio return in each step. So it's a little bit more technical work involved. Second, what are the differences between total, systematic, and unsystematic types of risk? Total risk is fluctuations in returns for some company's stock caused by any kind of events. Systematic risk is fluctuations in returns for some company's stock caused by economy-wide events, something that an investor has no control over. Unsystematic risk is fluctuations in returns caused by company-specific events. This is something that the investor does have control over. And what we mean by that is we can cancel out any low returns of this type, caused by, sort of unsystematic events specific to the company. We can cancel them out with gains from other stocks in our portfolio. So we can control the unsystematic fluctuations in stock returns by forming a large enough portfolio, by adding stock number 2 of a different company, stock number 3, company number 3, stock number 4, and so on. And for a large enough portfolio, you'll have a lot of canceling out of low returns going on, so that you can basically have control over those type of fluctuations. And the last one, what type of risk is relevant for determining the expected return? It's only the risk that will always remain, the so-called systematic risk, or the other names for it were market risk or non-diversifiable risk. So the higher the non-diversifiable risk, the higher the return that investors should expect from this stock. And that's because the unsystematic risk can be eliminated by the investors themselves. So there is no reward for bearing risk unnecessarily.